Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we would be doing one of the project which I was creating the tables and all that stuff. So finally we would be working with one of the D2C brand. This is also a D2C brand. So as you know that this is the FirstCry SQL project today we would be doing. So this video would be consist of two parts. The part one would be all of the SQL questions, and the second part we would be diving all of the Power BI DAX and all that stuff. So it would be comprised of two videos, right? So first of all, let me show you what the FirstCry is. FirstCry is a baby brand where so that's a D2C brand which is sold direct to consumer, right? So we have a different categories of product, right? So we have a baby's product, then we have a uh, clothing is there, then we have a baby's product like oil, lotion, every product, right? And mostly FirstCry is operating there like the sales are coming from two of the region, right? One is from India most, and the other is a Dubai market which they are capturing as of now, right? So they are the two different region which they are capturing, right? So that is a one second. So let me show you what I've created a folder as well, so you can see that we have a four Excel files which I created, which is a customer order, product, and shipment. So I will first of all tell you what the customer table is look like, and then we would try to import this for Excel file to the SQL workbench, right? So we have a customer name. So let me first of all increase. So we have a customer ID, customer name. We have an email of the customer. This is a phone, country, city, and their preferred payment method, right? So you can we have a different payment methods are there. We have a credit card, UPI, credit. So different methods are. We have also Apple Pay is there because most of the Dubai they take the Apple Pay. They don't have a credit or Paytm. So you can see that if I go for the filter on the basis of let me go for a filter. Okay, one second. Let me select all. Then I go to filter. Second. Okay, so now I just need to choose the country as a UAE. I just need to check what are payments. So you have a credit card is there, Apple Pay is there, and there is a Tabby Pay is also there, which are being used in a UAE market, right? So these are the payment methods are used, right? So that is your customer table. Then let me remove this. So then you have the orders table. So orders table, you have all the information of the orders. Like we have the order ID. This is a customer ID. This is a product ID. So each order ID is linked to the product ID, right? Then we have the order status. What is the status of the order? You have the order uh, date, right? So you can see that we have a different dates of the orders, and then you have the total amount, and this is the currency, like this order was bought from which country, like so you can track on the basis of the currency as well, like so AED means a Dubai currency, and in INR is a Indian currency, right? So that is the table for the orders. Then you have the product table, right? So in a product table, you have a different categories of the product. So you have a product ID, you have a category, so different products. Mittens are there, we have a baby food, then socks, sterilizers is there, baby skin co, right? So different categories are there. We they have a different brands are also there, and there is the price in INR, price in AED, their stocks, and who was a supplier for this product, right? So that is a straightforward. Right. And the last table is the shipment table where it is like if a customer order today, what is the channel of their distribution, right? So we have a shipment ID, we have the order ID, we have a shipment provider. So different providers are there. Then we have the estimated delivery, like when was the delivery need to be happen, like so there is an estimated delivery. This is the actual delivery date. So if you can see that they don't have the actual delivery date, that means their delivery date, their shipment status is still delayed or they are in transit. Uh, if they have a date as like 10/10/2024, that means they have delivered the product within 1 day, right? So you can see that different dates are there and some they don't have a date, right? So these all four tables we have. First of all, we try to open the workbench. I have already created a database of the FirstCry. And first of all, we use the database as a FirstCry, right? So now I need to import these all four files to my FirstCry database, right? So if we click on database, so there would be different databases that will be open. So that is the first cry database. We click on right click on the first cry, we will click on the task and we would be importing the flat file, right? So when you click the import the flat file, they would be they are asking for the location as well, like which location you want to fetch that. So I will go to downloads. Let me go for the all files. Then there would be a first cry. Then there is a shipment table. Like click on open, and so new table would be shipments. This is a schema. Click next. That is a heavy table, so that's why it is taking time. So you just need to uncheck this. Click next. So allow delivery date is null because we have a different null columns are there, right? Click next, and this is finished. So it will take some time. So you can see that it is operation got completed. Now first table has been installed. Let me check. We first of all we go for the customer table, right? So select star from customers. Okay, I guess we have not a customer table. That was the order table. Let me refresh it 1 second. Okay, that was a shipment table, right? So if I click on shipment, it is shipments, right? So I click on select star from shipment. So you can see that we have a certain nulls and we have a certain, so data is already there. So you can see that the data is at log at least 1,50,000 records are there, right? So that's a shipment table you have, right? So we'll go to first cry again. We click on a task, import flat file, click next, go for the browsing, click on the orders. So that is also complete. Let's move to the next one. This is the product file. So this is also completed. Let's move to the next one. Sorry. This is the last table that we want, customer table. So that is completed as well, right? So so all of the tables are uploaded. So this is the shipment table, and this is the, let's try to go for the orders table. This is the orders table, right? So then the other table was customer table. This is the customer tables. So you can go for the customer. These are all information of the customers. And then we have the product table, right? So go for the select star. This is the products table, right? So if I select on select star from product, so these all information are for the product table, right? So so now I have a certain questions that we will be solving for the first cry. So the first three questions are the easy category. So starting from 4 till 10 are hard and 11 and 12 are very hard, right? So I have categorize these questions on the basis of this SQL question, right? So first of all, let's first of all just check the routine checkup. So whenever you are doing any of the SQL projects, so first thing is you need to check the count, right? So every time your customer table should be unique, right? So every time if you are fetching the certain information from the tables, like so orders can have the duplicates. So as you know that the same customer can place the order 2 or 3 or 10 times also, so that all information will be captured in the orders table. But customer information should be unique because it is differentiated on the basis of customer ID, right? So if I say select count star from customers, right? Right. So we have a 20,000 customers, and also we just need to check the customer name, right? Customer name. So if I select on this, let me check the particular column name. So we have a name column, right? Okay, sorry. Group. So you can see that every record is one. So if I want to check any duplicates also, we can have from customer group by name. So we can just select on having count star greater than 1. So that's every. So if we want to check any duplicates in the table, that is the method we just use having count star greater than 1. So if we run this query, so you can see that this having the 1 second. Why is showing duplicate? 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Let me check. Uh, yeah, let me check first for group by because okay, let me go for my name. Sorry. So okay, three customers are also there. Okay, so you can see that we have a certain customers in this table also which are duplicate, right? So first of all, we need to delete those records because group by name having found star greater than 1, right? So you can see that we have a two. These are the let me name it as count star as number of customers, right? So if we go to count star greater than 1, so we have a number of customers. These are the 2 times are coming, right? So that is not wrong also because so as you know that customer database having the like they can have a duplicates, right, in a customer data. So so at least 692 records we have where certain customers are duplicate, right? So Ashley, so some of the duplicate customers are there, but we won't be deleting these records because as you know that we have a less data. So every time you delete the data when you have a less amount of data. So like say about 20,000 25, that's also a less amount. If you have a huge data 1 lakh records or 50 5 lakh 3 lakh, that so that you can delete. But here we won't be deleting this customer because that is also fine, right? We wouldn't be having the wrong result, right? So, so customers orders table can have the duplicate. shipment tables also will have a duplicate and product table will also have a duplicate because certain products are also having, but product ID would be differentiated. So we can do one thing every time whenever we have a customer, we would be writing a distinct customer ID. So on the basis of that, it will give only those record when we have a distinct information, right? So let's move to our first question. We want to list all the customers from UAE who specify payment method is credit card, right? So we would give the this is the first question, right? We list all the customers from UAE who use a specific payment method, right? So we will select this is the customer table. Let me go and click on that. So visiting customer ID, comma, all the customers from UAE with a specific, and we want to use a preferred payment method, right? It's not coming. Let me copy it. It is not. It will copy full. Similarly, preferred underscore payment, right? Let's say the column it is coming now, preferred payment method. So this all from customers, right? So first of all, we would be just run this query to check. So as you can state that these are the customers ID who have the preferred payment method and it is not order by. So we won't don't want everything. So we would be filtered where preference payment method equal to credit card, right? Credit card, right? And also we want to only go for those customers who belong to UAE, right? So we would be writing and so and is written country one second, country equal to UAE, right? So if we select this, so you will be getting only those customers whose, so let me go for the country also. So you will be getting only those customers who have a country as a UAE, preferred methods are credit card, and they all are distinct customers ID, right? So there is no duplicate value in the customer ID. So these are the count of 3,355, right? So I hope you are clear with the first question. Let's move to the second question. The second question is we need to find the total number of orders placed in AED currency, right? We need to find the total number of orders who which are placed in the AED currency, right? So we would be go for the orders table this time because that is the information which has been asked in the question. We go for select star from orders. This is a table. We want to count the total number of orders. So we would be doing count of, we won't be doing a count of district order ID because this table have, we want to count the total number, right? So orders are always in a count, right? If they ask what is the total sum, then we need to do a sum. So orders, you can't take a sum of orders, right? So that would be order ID. This is the order ID as order count, right? Uh, we are not asking for any other information. So this is from orders where currency currency equal to AED. This is a filter that we need to apply. And finally, we would do a group by. So once the filter is applied, then we would be grouping. Okay, group by is not required because we have not. go on for any other column. So that is we need to count the orders placed in the AED currency. So 24,844 is the order count which are being placed in the AED currency, right? So that is also a straightforward, right? So I hope you are clear with this question as well. Let's move to a third one. Calculate the total stock quantity per product category, right? So that is the third question which has been asked. We need to calculate the total stock quantity per product category, right? That is a question. We need to go for the product table this time. Okay, one second, guys. So we need to select the total stock quantity, right? So here also you can see that we can't do a sum because stock is something, it's a goods, right? So you can see the blanket, they have a total stock quantity of 749. Bibs, they are certain, like they are also a category of a baby product. So you can see the bibs having a stock quantity of 25. Same way, clothing, they have 523. So you can't do a sum of this because always you are taking as a whole, right? So that's why we need to take a count of stock quantity, right? Stock underscore, right? Per product category, right? So we also need to mention the product category, and then from we would be going for the product table, right? This is a product. They have not mentioned anything, so we won't apply any filter. So finally, we can do group by on the basis of category, right? So it will give you the result, all the count per category wise. So you can see that. Let me go for name it also as stock count. Okay, and finally, we can sort it also. So order by descending order, right? So we will be using a descending order to sort it. So you can see that we have the highest stock quantity for the baby skincare, right? Then we have a thermometer. So least product quantity we have a 46. Then we have a bottles. Then we have swaddle. This is a breast pump, diapers. So different categories are there, and they have a different categories of the like baby products, right? So that is a quantity, and like that's the highest quantity baby skincare, and the last one we have only the 79 quantities, right? Okay, let's move to the next question, right? Uh, Now we need to find for each customer show their total order amount and their previous order amount, right? So as you know that we have a certain window functions are there in a SQL where we can find it out the window like certain total amount, right? So if I say for the each customer, we need to show their total amount, right? Show their total amount and their previous order amount, right? So I would, first of all, I need to join this table, right? So I would do select star only from customers. I would do join on the orders table because orders table we have all the information of the total amount, right? So we would join orders O, and this is customer sequence, right? And we would be joining on the basis of this is having the order ID, customer ID, and the customer ID would be only have the customer ID, right? So we would be joining on the basis of customer ID, right? So we would be writing as C dot customer ID equal to O dot customer ID, right? That is a so let me so you can see that we have a record now. We don't need a star. So now we need each customer, right? So we want to have the customer name. So I would write distinct name and their total order amount, right? So we would be go for the sum because we need a total order amount. So total amount, and we also need the order information. So we would say order ID. This was the order ID for the product. We also go for the product ID because they are also ask no, they are not asking for product. So order ID only, right? Distinct name, sum of total amount. As this is the current, we can give it current sum amount, right? Order ID from, and also we need to calculate the previous methods, previous sum, previous total amount as well, right? So we would be using one function known as lag. We want to have the on the basis of total amount, right? Comma one because I need only one skip backwards over for each customer. So we would be doing on the basis of partition by create here. Partition by you can do on the basis of customer ID or customer name. So I would do on the basis of customer ID. So partition by customer ID, and I would do order by order date, right? Not order date, sorry, order amount. Because they are asking show total amount, no order date, order amount, sorry. As previous amount from customer and finally. Okay, I guess we need to use subquery also here. Group by name. Okay, let's do one thing, guys. Here this sum, because it won't be work like this. Or they are asking, na? So, do one thing. Let's create a CT because we want to do a sum also here, right? So, this in the first query, we just need to go for the sum, right? This previous amount I will write in the another CT. So let me copy this and delete it from here. One second. So right, this is the current sum amount, and finally I would do a group by on the basis of name, comma, order ID, right? So if I run this query, it would give the total amount across each customer, right? So each customer have a duplicate order also, right? You can see that each customer having a duplicate orders in the order table, right? So I am not interested for the distinct orders. I want to see the duplicate orders also, right? Because I have given the order ID. Let me remove the order ID because it will. Okay. So you can see that these are the current name of the current sum amount means that as the current sum amount of the or customer tables, right? So I would give this CT as customer. Let me give a CT only with CT as right. Now I need to go for the information of from this table now. So I would select this name, comma, current sum amount. Now I need a lag, right? So I would use lag of this now. Wait, sorry. I need a total only. Total, 1 second. And total amount. Okay, yeah. A total amount of amount over partition by customer ID, order by current sum amount, right? So I would close and these information are fetched from the CG table, right? So I would run this and we're recording total amount, right? Okay, because I've given the sum of total amount. This is the individual column. And you can total amount, so, right? Dollar amount, amount, total amount. Now, so invalid column and customer ID. Okay, so this customer ID is coming from where the customer ID. I have not written customer ID. It is saying in line 40 customer ID. Okay, got it. Comma customer ID. Let me do one thing. We have the name now, so let me go for customer name only because by name. Okay, and this total amount. Okay, so you can see that now we have a certain records, right? So you can see that uh, Aluwalia have they have purchased a different products on the orders table, right? So they have a duplicate entry, right? So each customer now they have a certain amount. So if I say because this is on orders table is on the date level, that's why it is showing the four entries, right? So if I show you orders information, right? So this order information is on the date level. We have the date column. That's why it is showing the duplicate because each customer have placed minimum 3 to 4 orders on the orders information, right? So that's why it is showing a four information, right? So when I run this query, so this Anchal have bought the total amount of 792, 1064, 30, 45. These are into AED and Anchal, these are to and there. Let me go for the lag. This is a previous amount, right? Previous amount. Let me do one thing. I need to do one petition. Guys, we need to do on the basis of current total sum amount, not a total amount. Because if we do a total sum amount, it is giving me a wrong result. See, if I do a total amount, it is giving a same result also because you can choose any of the because in a total amount also we are getting the same results. You can see that, and in a current sum amount also we are getting the same result. So it is up to you. You can see that 792, 1064, 3074, and it is doing a one by one. And because we are doing a partition by customer name, that's why it is having a null. So each customer is having a null. You can see that, right? So we have a total of 49,000 record, and each customer will have a null. And because this table is the basis, this table is on the basis of date call. That's why we having a duplicate entries of that, right? Okay, so let me remove this. I hope you are like done with this question and you have clear like understanding what we are trying to do on this question, right? So let's move to our next question. We want to find the average shipping time between days between order date and actual delivery date per shipping provider, right? So in this question, we need to find the average shipping time. Like, what is the average shipping time we are getting on the basis of the order date and actual delivery date per shipping provider, right? So we would be using the shipping table in this way, in this question. So let me move. So first of all, per shipping provider, right? So first of all, we write select shipping provider, right? Then we want to use on the basis of shipment ID also, shipment ID, right? So shipment ID is always unique, right? So you can see that each shipment ID is always unique because every time if you are purchasing the order, you will have a different shipment ID, right? And order ID also will have a like you can have a different, like in this case you can see that we have a duplicate order because it is for the same customer, they have placed the same order. If you will go to a customer table, they have placed the order. So if I say I have placed the order today from Amazon, four items I placed, the order ID would be one only for that particular product. But the shipment ID would be different because each product will display to a different product category. Like, for example, if I have bought a protein bar, I have surfed from the Amazon site. I have bought a protein bar. Then I have add to the cart protein supplement. Then I have added a fat burner, right? So if I place the order, I've given the amount as a 5,000 rupees, right? So the three of the three products will be shipped on a different days, right? They have a different shipment ID, and but they have a same order ID for all the three products. That's how shipment order ID all this work, right? So that's why we have a duplicates of order ID, right? So duplicates are there in the order ID. So we would be going for a shipment provider, then shipment ID, then we will be using a function on a date diff, right? So what the date diff do is, if you have a two dates, it will give the difference between these two dates. So you can see that we have a delivery date and you have a actual delivery date. This is the estimated delivery date, right? So certain are null. So we want to have in the form of date, then we would this asking for the starting date time, right? Starting would be the estimated delivery time. One second. Estimated delivery date, comma. Then we have a actual delivery date, right? From this is the shipment table, right? Actual delivery date is on one second. Actual delivery date. The spelling is wrong. DELI. So you can see that most of the nulls are there because they haven't, like the goods are not delivered yet. So we can do one thing to excrete the null. We want to only focus on the orders which have been delivered. So we need to apply the filter from shipment where shipment status equal to delivered, right? So if we click on this, I guess spelling is wrong. Okay. Spelling is wrong. One second. Okay. DELI. Yeah, okay. Delivered. So you can see that some of the orders having a okay, one second. Minus one, minus two, zero, zero. Okay, I guess actual delivery day should be come forward first. Okay. Okay. So yes, so you can see that the average. we want to take the average shipping time, right? So we would save this with CTES. Now we need to take the average, right? Average of date diff as we would name as average. Sorry, uh, diff, diff days, okay? Diff days, and we would be go for the average of diff days on the basis of the shipment provider, right? So go for the shipment provider and from the group by shipment provider. Okay, so you can see that every order is being delivered within 1 day. So you can see that okay, we can do one thing. We don't want the actual right. So we can change this into a float, right? So what we do, we can do, I don't know if that will work, cast average date diff as float. Let me, if that work, average cast average. Because it is going for the full value. It is not giving for the like difference. So I need to change it here also. Cost dated then cost day actual delivery date, comma estimate delivery date as float. Right. Let me check if that is work. Okay. Mm, start. Okay, as is British cast um, the cast value 1 second. Um, I do this bracket manage bracket if this if this is invalid. Uh, they actually will be associated with diff days. Okay, diff days. So diff, um, okay, it's not coming in the float. I need to check how to convert it in a float. Let me go one on the one fast average. That's this. Yeah. 1 second. Why is not working? Start from CT. First of all, let me check if this is working. If it is working, Now I need to go for the average, right? Select average or div day, this is comma, system provider. I can use one other function, like we have a seal also, you know, seal. Certain group by shipping provider. So let me check if that is working. No, it's not working. Okay. Okay, guys, I'll check and I'll update you because I need the exact and it's not converting. So, like this is going for the full integer value. So that's why you can see 0.00. Like it should be having a one value, right? Let me do one thing. One second, guys. One second. Let's do one thing. Let's do one thing. This is average. We can say as average days, right? And we can name as other city. Let me name as city underscore school, right? Then as this is group file provider, right? Now, file run select star and city underscore two, right? So let me run this. So yeah. Now let's do one thing. Now let's take the column average underscore days. And now I need to cast it, right? Cast average days at float. Let me try this way. Float, right? Okay, it's not working. Still, I believe the value is not coming because it is having a full value. Okay. Shipping provider. So yeah, that is the average day. So 00 means like it is uh, delivering the goods within a one day. So that's why it is showing 00. And delivery is the only platform which is only taking a one day. Rest every day because we are showing only for delivered orders, right? So yeah, let's go for the next question. We need to list the product ordered by customer from India but supplied from UAE, right? That's a easy question. Okay, so we need to find the product ordered by a customer from India but supplied from UAE, right? So here we would be joining two tables, I believe. This is select product from customers. One second. Hmm. Products. We need to list the. One second. This is purchase. List products. So I would say product ID. First of all, let's join the table. Select star and customers. Right. I would give as C, then I will join as product. This would be joining a three table products P. Then we would joining on product ID equal to sorry customer ID. Product table have a customer ID, right? Yeah. Now one second. This is a product table. This is a customer table. This is a orders table. So, this product ordered by customer from India, but applied from UAE, right? So we need to join not product uh, orders table. So let's start from orders. Orders or join products table. P on P dot product ID equal to O dot product ID, right? So this will give the information for all orders and product. You can see that. Now they are saying supplied from UAE, so we need to another make a uh, join supplier, right? Supplier shipment, sorry, not supply shipment. Yes. And shipment table have a unique table as let me go shipment ID and order ID. So it will join on the order ID. Uh, S dot order ID equal to O dot order ID. Like let me run this query. Okay, it is taking a huge number of rows because so we have the different so many customers are order like this many customers having the one customer ID. So this customer ID have placed this order ID. So I don't need all. I would don't give select star. Now we need two products, right? So I would by customer. So I would say listing customer ID, comma name, right? And I need to order for the product ID, comma product name, right? So product name would be the brand, right? So for brand. Right, let me go and run this query now and use column product ID. So product ID is coming from the P table and we'll column name. Okay. Okay, name is coming from the customer table, right? This is coming from customer table. The multi-parameter name could not be bound. Okay, one second. C dot multi-argument C name. Okay, C, we don't have a customers, we don't have a table C, huh? So, I need to make another join. Uh, let's do one thing because name is not there. Let's go for the only customer ID only. Okay. So these are the customers ID. Distinct they have taken these many product ID and these are the brand, right? So they are the brand. Now we want to filter out this product ordered by customer from India, right? So where one second, brand is coming from this table, right? Orders table. Okay, brand customer. Okay, right. Order from India and shipment table is also okay. Orders table we have a order amount. Customer table we have the okay. These are the okay. They I need to make a join on another table, guys. Yeah, it would be making a three join because we need a customer also from country UAE. So I would do a join on customers C on C dot customer ID equal to C, and this orders also we have a customer ID, right? Yeah, so it would do C dot and O dot customer ID. Now, let's run this query. First of all, checking that, okay, canvas column customer ID, okay, is coming from C table. This is the customer information. Okay, right. So query will run some time because we are now making a join on the different tables. Yeah, let it run. Okay, it's taking some long time. I don't know why it's taking because we are joining with the different table. That's why it is taking time. No worry, it will give the result. Don't worry, guys. If it won't work in a less time, then we need to use with the help of CTs because each CT then I need to give it so that it work. Ah, hmm. Okay, but I don't know why it's taking so long. Let me check. Because we are making a join on the customer table. That's why each customer having a more records, right? Customer is having the more records. That's why it is taking long time. So yes, now the okay. So this time a query ran. So you can see that we have a customer ID now, product ID and a brand, right? So now we can apply the where condition. So it can, so we now this products or list products order by customers from India, right? So we would be using customer table. So you can see that the order where country equal to India, right? Was supplied from UAE. So where country equal to India, and this would be shipment table. So shipment table they have a one second. This is country table, and this is the product table. Yeah, supply countries UAE. Yeah, supply countries UAE, and supplier country equal to UAE, right? So now it will give the result. Okay, we don't have the result. Let me use all because it won't give the two. Yeah. So you can see that. Let me go for the country, comma, supply country because these two conditions are not to be true. That's why I use all. Let me go for it. So, okay, country equal to India and supplier from UAE. It should work because India and UAE, I can see that country equal to India and supply country equal to UAE. Supplier. Why it's not working? Because, mm, let me do one thing. Okay, sorry. My bad. It should be IND because and now it won't work. right? So you can see that we have a records of 3510. So we have this products. These are the products. These are the product ID, and these are the customers who are being like getting, right? So it is just the basic of joins. We need to join all the tables, and then we will getting this result, right? So let's move to a seven question. We need to calculate the sum of total amount ordered by order date. Okay. Calculate the running sum of total of our orders in INR order by order date. Okay. So select star from the orders table for I guess calculate the running sum of total for orders in INR. Okay, order the order. Okay. So let's start from order. So we will be using only one table. We will go for sum of total amount, right? So there's a column no name as total amount, right? So we would be using as sum of total amount, right? And we will be using over. We won't be using a partition by because it is not saying that we need to use on the basis of the customers, right? So we will be using order by order date, right? It is showing order by order date, right? As running sum, right? So I don't need star here, so I would use customer ID. I would use customer ID, comma, order ID, comma. And also they are saying sum of total for orders in INR. They only need the order, right? So we also want to filter it out. Here, currency equal to INR, right? Let me go and run this query. So yeah, uh, so these are the running sums. I've given a order ID and also a customer ID. So uh, we will be creating ID. Right, so these are the actual result because in the order table, as you know that we have a duplicate customers, right? So we need to have the running sum, and now it is giving summing dot 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 dot, right? So now we can do one thing. We would using one function known as floor. Right, let me check floor. Let me go this one. Okay, floor is not a valid. Okay, let me because I can't use in a floor now. So let me go and write in a subquery. Okay, select customer ID. Let cus select customer ID, order ID, and then I will be using a running sum. So I will use floor running sum, comma, right, as running sum from this table. Okay, now let's do one thing. Let me check if it is having a no download. So, okay, it's done. So you can see that now we don't have a like decimal point, right? So it is giving the exact point. So that's why I use a flow. So these customers ID having these many orders, and for each customer ID, we'll have a running sum for each order. So if I say in the question, it is not asking like we need to go for the partition by. So I can do a partition by, but in the question it is not asked. So we can also do here sum of total amount over partition by customer's ID. So it would make a partition and then it will calculate. So right now it is going for a running same row by row. It is not going on a partition by. So that's why we don't have a null here because most of the time we have a null. So that's why we don't have a null, and because we don't have go for the partition by. So that's a query you have need to calculate the running sum on the which of customer ID and order ID. So this would be your result, right? So let's move to our next one. I hope you are understanding what I am able to explain you, right? Let's go for the next question. So now this question is one second. So for each customer, calculate the 3-day rolling average for total amount and rank by total orders in 2020. So there are the two parts of the question. First, we need to calculate this, and then we need to rank by total orders in 2025, right? So let's move to the first part. First of all, I would go for the CTE as, right? I would to select customer ID, comma, name, comma. And then we need to go for the orders table. So I would say total average of total amount. Okay. Then we would use one clause over order by. Let me first join the table, right? Let from orders. Inner, whenever you are doing a inner join, so it is up to you how you want to write a table. You can make a customer in the first and then orders in the second, or maybe you can do orders first or in the customer. But in a case of left join, it is very important in which table you are putting a left and which table you are putting as a right table. That is a very important, because if I say I need to take all the information for the customer table, so I would use left as a customer table and then right as a orders table. But if I say I need to take all the information first from orders table, so left I would put orders table and right I would say customer table. I hope you are able to understand the difference between the inner and the left, right? So I would in this query we are doing with the help of inner join also only, right? So it is up to us like in which table we want to like take it. First inner or left, it is up to us, right? So one second, guys. Hmm. So orders table I would give O. Join would be from the customer table, right? So orders table also have a customer now, but we need a name also. So I would join the customer table in this that way. So order join customer table customers. Okay, on O dot customer ID equal to C dot customer ID. Right. So now write a query. Average total amount. Three orders rolling average. Right. So we will write average or total amount over order by order date. Right. Rows between two preceding and current row. Right. It says rolling average. Right. Let me run this query first to check if that is currently working. Select star from city. Right. Customer ID. This is coming from C table. So yes, you can see that now it is a rolling average for each customer, right? Mm, we will fix the points. That was the first part of question. For each customer, we need to calculate the three order rolling average for total amount, right? So we have calculated the average of total amount. This was the first part. So the second part, we need to rank them, right? So this is the first CT. Now second CT will be used as a CT underscore two as we would be using select uh, customer ID, comma. We would give name also, and this is the rolling average, right? Now we need to take the row number, or maybe we can give the rank also. So let me go for the rank. Rank over order by rolling average. Rank them by total orders. Okay, not rolling average. We would need to give the rank by total orders, right? So we can give order by count star. Uh, let's do one thing. I need to take a count also in this query only, right? So it is rolling average, right? I also need to take the count. So I'm giving count star as total score orders, right? So CT2 as like customer rank over order by total orders, right? This would total orders in 2025, right? So first of all, I'm not applying a filter, right? So rank over order by total orders, right? Descending order as rank underscore order, right? Now this information is coming from CTE. Let's I not apply the filter, right? Okay, increase syntax CTE 65, 85, sorry. Okay, here I need to go for okay, one second. Column customer ID the managed selected by not aggregate customer ID. Okay, we need to go for the aggregate now. But how come we need to take aggregated on the total? Okay, let's take the ID and the name, right? So, mm, order is invalid. Okay, order date is invalid. Not okay. We need to go for the other city then. So no, it won't work because let's do one thing. To make other city to as where I would using the same query, select customer ID, name, comma, star, right, from city, right. Now this I have just created a second city, right, group by customer ID and name. And this city is as total orders, right? It is showing total orders, right? Total orders and just do one thing. I am taking, we have a uh, customer ID is there, name is there, and I also need a uh, orders, right? So it could, so one second, guys. Okay, for each customer, calculate the rolling average. Okay, give me one second. Okay, yeah. So we can do one thing. We can first. One second. So customer ID. First, this we would be taking a rolling average, right? 2025, right? So let me go one thing. Let me apply the filter where we have date. We can use a date part and we can use a year as well, right? So I'm using a date part here. Date part interval. Okay. So I need in the form of uh, first we have the order date, right? I need the year, and then we have the order date. So equal to 2025. Let me run this first. Select start from, let me go for this. Let's start from CTE. So this is only for 2025 now, right? So now I need to calculate the total amount per customer, right? One second. Uh, Let me go for the order date as well. Order date. Okay. Now, I need to calculate the because it is asking. I need to calculate the order amount. Orders. Okay. We'll also need to calculate the three order rolling average of total amount, right? So we also need to calculate the total amount. So let's do one thing. Customer 2025. Right. This is a CT I need to calculate for a total amount, right? As right. Select customer ID. This is customer ID is coming from the first table. Then I will go for the sum of the total amount, right? This is the same sum of total amount. Total order 225 of the customers, right? From the rolling average. Sorry, from CT. The CTE. Then we can group by on the basis of customer ID. Customer ID. Right? So total amount. Yeah. This is total orders. Okay, now. Now we have completed this. Now we need to combine these two results, right? So select customer ID, comma, order date, right? Then we will use a total amount, which is coming from the first table. No, total amount is just the table which is coming. We haven't. Okay, one second. You also need to go for the total amount, right? Total amount, total amount, right? This is the total amount. Now we need to calculate for the rolling average, which is the rolling average, right? Comma. Now total orders of 2025. And now we need to rank. Okay, we need to rank them because it's saying rank them on the total orders, right? So we would be using a dense rank here. So rank dense rank over, right? Then we say order partition by is not good because they haven't said like it is on the basis of customer ID or different categories. It is just saying rank them, right? So order by total orders, uh, descending, right? This is as customer rank. We can give it as customer rank. And now we would be joining these two tables. So from CTE join customer 2025. Let me go for A and B. Okay. So this is A and this is B, right? And it is basically basic on the customer ID. This is customer ID, right? So we would be joining on A dot customer ID equal to B dot customer ID. We are just combining these two tables. That's it, right? Customer ID, right? So that is completed. Now let's run this query to check if that is okay. Okay, sorry. We also need to sort it also. So we can do order by customer rank. One second. Yeah. sorted on the basis of customer ID, comma, and total amount. Okay, let's fix the error now. No column specified number 3 of city. Okay, I have not put 1 second. So this is 75 with city as this. Uh, Rolling average common total amount. No column was specified. 3 of CTE line number 75. But I have mentioned with CT as bracket. This is 1 second. This is second CT, comma. And this is the final query. Okay, this is A dot customer ID. This is B dot customer ID coming from both the tables. C. And let me not do sort first of all. We run it, right? This is taking no column, a specific column, 3 of 6. Column 12 and 2. Yeah. Total order from C to E. With CT as this is open bracket, right? Um, comma order date. Okay, oh, sorry. Okay. Uh, Order by order row between two position and current row. This will close the bracket as rolling average. S- As rolling average, comma order date. Right now it will go. I'm this column customer ID line number 92. So it is coming from the customer ID we want it from the second table, which is a B dot customer, because this is information we are fetching for the customer 2025, right? So we want to fetch from the first customers, sorry, second customers. Okay, so you can see the result now. We have a customer ID, we have the order date. This is the total amount. This is a rolling average. What are the total orders they have come for the customer ID of 2025, and this is a customer line. So we haven't done the partition by, so it will go for the whole number of ranks. So we can see that we are getting 5570, right? So if I need to see the top 3 or top 20, you can just adjust the filter on the basis of that. So this question is very interesting because we are calculating the rolling 3-day average. Plus, we also want to rank them on the total orders. So rank total orders, we are just taking a sum of total amount as the total orders of 2025, right? So yeah, that should be the question. 1 second. Because we need to calculate the total order amount. You can see that total amount and by total orders, right? So yeah, 1 second. And also we can do with the help of count also. You can see that they ask, so we can just change to count star, right? So it is up to you which one you want to apply. So you can use customer ID, count star as total number of orders from city, and then you can also run this. 1 second. Sorry. Yes, you can see that. Now it will give the only one rank. Now it is given. So total number of orders for 2025, they have a customer ID 4, right? So I would suggest go for the count only, right? Because sum it is taking a sum. Don't go for the sum. You can use either of the ways, but you can. I would suggest go for the count, right? This is the ninth question. So we need to identify customer who latest order has a shipment status of pending. Total amount is above the average amount of the country, right? This is ninth question. Let me repeat it. So we need to first of all, the question is we need to identify the customers whose latest order, okay, and has a shipping status of pending and total amount. This is like filter wise, right? So let me think like how can we approach this? So this we need to first of all identify customer whose latest order has a like order has by order date, right? Identify customer who latest order by has a shipping status and total amount above the average for the country. Right. So first of all, we need to calculate the country average, right? Uh, One second. No. This is coming on the computer, right? So net latest order. Let's go for the latest order first, right? So I would go for the latest orders. Right. So select customer ID, comma, name. Then we have a sum of amount, total amount, sum of total amount. Then as sum amount from orders table, right? A name would be coming from the customer table. So order code join customer C on O dot customer ID equal to C dot customer ID, right? And also we need to use the row number for the latest order date, or maybe we can use a max, but I would suggest go for the row number only. So I would go for comma, sorry, row number over in the first part of the question, they have not mentioned that identify customer who latest order has a shipping status of pending. So we can do one thing, like we can just means like we can just assume that it is a partition. So we can do the partition on the basis of the customer ID, right? One second. Partition order by. Order date. Right. So this is order date as RN, right? Now let me run this query first and show you the result. Select star from latest order. So in this column customer ID is unsuitable. In customer ID, okay, it is also C dot. Okay, group by, sorry. Sorry. One second. We won't be using a sum now. Yeah. Okay. Because we have using a window function. That's why. Yeah. Latest order. We need to give the latest order now. Okay. So, this is the latest order. So each customer will have the latest order. These are the customers, and we can also display the date also. Order date. Right. So when you go for the query, so you can see that these are the customers who are having the latest order. So customer ID one, let me write this thing because we have a duplicate also. No, no, we won't be writing a duplicates. Yeah. So you can see that this customer ID one having the latest date is one. Then this customer ID, this is the second latest date. Then Austin Therma, this is the third latest date, and this is the fourth latest date. So each customer will partition on the basis of the customer ID. So these are the information for the latest order. Identify customer whose latest order has a shipping status of pending. So now we can do one thing. We can filter at the end only, right? So this is the first city. Now the second thing is we need to have the total amount above the average amount of the country, right? So total amount above the average order amount of the country, right? So we can calculate one of the city country average. Country average is, so we would do select country, comma, average of the amount as average country total right? So I'm just giving this name and so country is coming from the orders table, right? Sorry, customers table. So country is coming from the customers table, and in the orders table you don't have a country, you have a currency, right? So we would be joining these two tables again because we need a country wise average. So country average total amount. This would be coming from the customer table and then join it with orders table because the total amount is in the orders table, right? So orders says O and then you will be doing a group by on the basis of the country. So you will be getting a country wise average, right? Like since we have only two, uh, since we have only a two countries, so it will give only two results. So let's so let's start on country underscore average. Then it will get the result as a country average. Goodbye. 114. Okay. From customer C, join orders. Okay, I have not used on. On C dot customer ID equal to O dot. Right. So let me run this now. So you can see that these are the India's average and this is the UAE average, which I told you. Uh, One second, guys. So yeah, and for cover, but I don't want to have any premium. Thank you. अच्छा ठीक है हाँ बिल्कुल बहुत सही है right. This is the country average. We can get country average. Now, we need to combine these two results and then we can filter it out, right? We can go for the select customer ID. First, we'll pick up the information from this table, right? We have a name. This is the order date. Then this RN we don't need to like take the RN also. Then we can filter. Like no, we don't need the RN. Um, Customer ID and this is also let me go for the customer ID. This is the customer ID. So this is customer ID and this is also customer ID, right? So let me check this is let me customer ID is coming from the C table. So customer ID C dot right. So now I need to have a customer name. This is the order date, right? Then we have the shipping status, right? Shipping status also they are asking. So let me check what for the shipping status. Okay, shipment status, right? They have asked for the shipment status. Uh, Shipping status as a pending, right? So do we have a pending, delayed? Okay, let me go for this. We have a shipment now. Uh, okay, they don't have a pending. So pending is in transit only, right? So let me modify this question and we can use in transit, right? So shipping status, right? We can use a shipping status, right? Then shipping and also we want to use for the shipping pending total amount is above. Okay, okay. Shipping status. Then this is country. This is coming from the first table from CTE. From latest order, sorry, from latest order. This is A, join this country average. This is B. Now join on customer ID will be B dot customer ID, right? So let me first of all run this whether we are having result correctly or not. If that is the error, we will fix the error. Let me check. Column customer ID is okay in line number 111. Customer ID. Invoice column customer ID 115. Hmm. See. We're gonna shipping status. Okay. In a this table we have a shipping status only, no? Shipment status. Or oh, sorry. Shipment status. Shipment status. Right. This is a question. Now let me cancel this. Okay, just canceling the query. Let me check first. Let's wait. It's taking some time, guys. Apologize. Okay, so now we would be. Let me run it if this code is running. Now we will be applying. Okay, my shipment status. Customer. Customer. Sorry. Customer ID. Shipments. Customer ID is coming from the A table. Okay, so A dot customer ID and shipment status is coming from join latest order A. Okay, shipment data we don't have, so we need to make another join, right? So shipment status into the orders table now. Okay, it is in the shipment table, right? Shipment status. So we want to join on shipment. 1 second, guys. Shipment. Shipment. So we'll go C on C dot order ID equal to this is order. So this table have a order information, order ID, right? Don't have order ID. I need to go for the order ID here also because we are making a join, right? And this country have a orders table. Uh, Let me go for the latest order ID, right? So order ID, right? And this will go for the A dot order ID, right? This join now will give where shipment status equal to in transit, right? In TRAN yes, right, transit. So that would be the first condition that we have going, and also where Rn equal to 1, right? So Rn equal to 1 because we want to go for the latest order only. Uh, Rn equal to 1, and also the third condition would be my total amount, which is this. This total amount. Where is total? Here. This is a country total amount, right? I have not given the total amount here. 1 second. Total. So, uh, total amount should be greater than the average country total amount. So, these are three conditions we need to identify, right? Okay, let's run the query now. Okay. So we have I have not given in a select clause the amount now. Let me give the total amount. Okay, don't give because they are not asking. So these are the results you can see I've also applied a condition total amount is greater than average country total amount where they would check and the RN should be one only, right? So you can see that this customer having the four order, but the order date is a one only. So that's why they have considered all the orders. So this customer have placed the order. The time is not there, then we need to sort by the time also. But here the four customer placing. So these are the first order customer. So this is a like let me explain you. First, we have just identify the latest order by the row number, which I've given the RN. Second is we want to calculate the country average because they are saying and total amount above the average order amount of the country, right? So I've given the average or total amount, and then I've just grouped by on the basis of customer, country, and customer. Then I've used these two queries on the basis of the joins, and I've just applied a filter condition state on the in transit, Rn equal to 1 and total amount is greater than the average country amount, like which was asked in the question, right? So that was a ninth question, right? Let's move to a 10th question. So, wait 1 second, why is not opening? 1 second. Okay. So now it is stating for each product category, calculate the running sum of stock quantity, next product price using lead, order by price arena, excluding categories with fewer than five products. So also here, these are the filter out where we have used, right? Where's my SQL? Right. Okay, 1 second. 1 second, guys. Okay, let's move to our next question now. This is for each product category, we need to calculate the running sum first of all, right? For each product category, running sum of stock and the next product we're using date, however, excluding category with fewer than less five. 1 second. So first of all, we need to calculate the running sum, right? So I would use with running sum, right? So this is we would use select. We need to select for the category first because we need to make a certain join, right? So category, this is product ID. Then for each product category, calculate stock quantity. So in this table, we have a on the stock quantity, right? So we would be using some of stock quantity was in the orders table. Including customer. I don't know why it is hanging a little. SQL was because we have a huge data today. That's why it is hanging a bit. Okay, let's go for the products. Arey yaar. I don't know, guys. Why is stuck in today? Okay, now it's not running. Okay. So it was in the products table, right? Let me run this. Okay, so now it's showing. So you can see that we have a stock quantity, right? So we would be doing a sum on this column only. So we would be doing a stock quantity over. Then we would be doing a partition for each product category. So we will be doing a category. Then we would be doing the order by price INR, right? Right. No, no, wait 1 second. Each acquisition. Okay, yeah. Order by price INR, right? Would be as running stocks, right? So each product category, this would be the running sum. Let's run this. Let's start one running sum. You know the column product ID, product ID. Okay, sorry. Wrong. Products. On products. The in this question also we need to make a joins also. So product is having a P, and then we would be join on order store. So order store O dot product ID equal to P dot product. Right, let me run this now. This is coming from the P dot. Right. Increase interest O dot product. Okay, on. Sorry. Okay, so these are the partition by. We also done a partition by category, and this is a sum of strong quality, right? So that's why you are getting a different categories on the basis of a category column. That's why. And this is the order by price INR. Let me go for assembly. Uh, so these are the price INR on the basis of. We also done on the basis of product IDs. That's why it is going on like product identifier will have a duplicates also in this table, right? So because we are fetching from the orders, this is coming from the product information. So that's why we are joining. So let's the next question they're asking, we need to make a category count. So using category with fewer than 5 products. So for each product category, calculate running sum of stock and the next product price, right? So next product, first of all, let's go for less than. category count less than 5 products, right? So we would be using comma category just counts, right? As select category comma count star as product count. This is coming from the products tab. Products, and then we will be doing the group by group by category, and then having on star greater than or equal to 5. So it will give only those products which having a like product group by category which having a greater than 5, right? So now the next part of the question they are asking is we need to add a next product. So you can see that next product price using lead, right? So we would be first of all let's name as enhanced result. That is a result there we need comma as. So in this we need to select the category comma product ID, and now they are asking for the next and the next product price, right? So category product ID, and we will be using a function known as lead with the help of price INR. Price INR, right? So the price INR it is onto a this table, right? One second, in the products table. So category, product ID. Let's go for the brand. No, no, we don't need the brand. So lead would be the price INR, right? Then we need to do a partition. Add a next product price using lead or next product's price AD. Okay, AD, not INR. AD. Next product price using lead order by price excluding category which okay that is done. Lead we need to do the on the basis of partition. So we will go for over partition by category order by price underscore ADT next price next product price ADT. And now this need to join also. So we will be joining as for this table category count. We would be joining with this table with the category count, just this table. Okay. A should be this is category and this is category. This is product ID. We will be joining on the basis of Joining on the basis of category, right? So A dot category into B dot category, right? Mm, okay. Now let me check if it's running the query. A150. Okay, I don't know why it's not coming on. Price AD inverted column price AED. Okay, this products table price underscore AED. AED is not coming up. Okay, I need to add the price AED also here. 1 second. Um, Here only I need to add price insert AED. Right. So now this category is coming from the first table, which is uh, category count, right? So it is coming from B dot category count. Now I would run this query in this column category. It is coming from B dot category only. Okay, so okay, this is 50,000 dollars. We need to go for categories. So you can see that now all the this is the product ID, this is the next product, right? Also, let me go for the like price AID only, right? Column, this column price AID. Okay. Okay. So you can see that this is the category, this is the product ID, this is the next product ID because we are it is coming same only, right? It's coming same. Okay, 1 second. Okay, it's not coming same because we have done a partition by on the category, right? So if you go further here, we are getting the same. But I don't need a price here now. Let me go. Okay, so this is price category, right? So now we need to calculate the product which is having the less than 5, right? So this this is completed. Okay. This for each for calculating sum of stock, much stock quantity, as running stock sum also I need to go for this. Running stock sum. Okay, so this is also come to the running stock sum. Right. This is a category. This is the product ID. This is the next product price AUD, and this is a running stock sum. So what is a like you have a running stock, right? So this would be for this, and then like that you only need category, product ID, stock quantity, running stock sum. You also need a product ID. Then you need a stock quantity also, right? So let me add a stock quantity also, right? This is our stock quantity running sum. Let me add here only. Comma stock quantity. Stock quantity is not there. Let me go add there stock quantity. Now we'll do. So you can see that now these are the product category, next product price AID, These are the stock quantities, and this is the running stock sum, right? So now it is giving me the correct result. Whatever the question is asking, let me explain you. So what I have done, so first I have calculated the running sum. So running sum, I've just used a sum, and then I've used a partition by category, and I've just joined these two tables, right? So that is, I have named a running sum. The next is we need to we need to is asking for, we need to make sure that categories are with fewer than five products only. We need to take the count. So I've used a category count. I've used category count as product count from products. Go by category having count star get sorry, fewer than five products now. Should be listing. Sorry, just a second. It's some five. I thought I've done 1 second, less than five. Less than five, we don't have any store. Okay, let's move to less than two. Do we have any less than two? Okay, less than two we have. Less than five is not coming. Let's make sure we add the question with less than two products, fewer than two products, right? Okay, less than two is also not coming. Okay. Logic would remain same. I need to check why it's not coming, but data should come. Na? Like we are just category count, product count from product group by category, having constant greater than two. Like, and then in the last, what we have done, we have just combined these two tables to form a single query. What columns do I need? This I've used the lead because they are asking for the next product price using lead. Order by price INR. Order by price INR. Price INR. I need to make sure the price INR should be there. Okay, yeah. Let me run price INR. Okay, it's not coming, right? So I need to check because maybe we don't have a product with less than two. It is like maybe we need to correct it. We don't have a fewer than two products. Let me go for less than 10. Do we have a less than 10 products? Uh, no, we don't have a count. We have more than greater than five we have. Yeah, we have the more than five, but less than 10 we don't have. So that's why but maybe because category on the basis of we have more, right? So the logic wise remains same. If they have asked the question like exclude category with fewer than two products, so you just need to do a having count less than two and it will display the result, but logic wise remains same. So guys, that would be end for today. We have solved the 10 questions. If you have any doubt, just you can mention on the comment box like I have a doubt on this and I will definitely help you with the we have still left these two questions, these sorry, 11 and 12. These two questions, sorry, these two questions I would try to solve in tomorrow's video. Basically I would try to solve in tomorrow's video, that we will be displaying with the Power BI dashboard, that which are the topmost five categories we would display. We would be also doing with the help of some of the basic DAX, advanced DAX also we will be trying to do. So this question would definitely like give you the intense like what type of questions are being asking we, because whenever you are going for the D2C brand, these are the only questions. They only focus on the how many stocks are left, which will be the next stock quantity on the basis of partition. So function would remain same. The concept wise it is the same, but it is on the basis of data, right? So that's it for today. If you like my channel, guys, like you can just subscribe to my channel. Definitely more and more videos will be coming on the project series. definitely in the next, like after this, I would be going for the fintech app, which is mostly I would go for uni or cred. So I hope you have definitely gone through these two apps. So I would be creating a data set on the basis of like on the fintech atmosphere cred app, and definitely then we will try to solve the question, right? So I hope you like the video. Tomorrow we will be going for the dashboard part, which is the second part of the video. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. If you li- like my channel, you can subscribe and you can also share with your friends. Thank you. Have a nice day.